Hello, Cancer, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the week of March 17th through March 24th. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I'll go ahead and shuffle live. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much, and thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. For those listening to this channel and to this reading that don't subscribe, you are always welcome here. Thank you so much for joining us as well. During meditation, Spirit did show me the formulary X. So it wasn't just a regular X. It's like the X you see in like math equations. And to me, that immediately signified that you're trying to figure out something. Like maybe you have most of the information, but you don't have all of the information for something. That's what I gathered from that formulary X. Yeah, I thought that was very interesting. And we have the present card, and the card says, "May you sense each shiver of the surf." And this is the Sea Oracle cards. Now, what I'm getting here, it's like, although you might be focused on the full problem, right? So let's say you're trying to solve the full problem. This is saying, focus on one thing at a time. Focus on the result versus the problem. Does that make sense? Because they showed me the X. They didn't show me the full equation. They just showed me the X. So this is saying focus on the result. Okay? Right, let's take a look at here on your, wow, that came out quick. We have the Page of Swords. That makes a lot of sense. You know, the Page of Swords can be a mathematician. Isn't that funny? We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, and we have, nope, we don't have, I lied. It started to come out, but it flipped back, so that flipped though and came out. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so let's dive into these cards here. So with the Page of Swords, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse, what I'm seeing here as a whole is that you might be focused too much, again, on the problem. Maybe the problem is not having money, right? They're saying focus on the fact that you have enough. That's what this is saying. Seize the opportunities and let go of regrets with the Four Cups in reverse. You know, be motivated, and the way to motivate is to focus on the outcome, not on the lack, right? Focus on the answer, not on the information that you already have. The information you already have is the rest of the problem, right? You need to focus on the answer. The answer is money, right? In this particular instance, I'm not saying that the answer is money. I'm just saying in this particular scenario that I'm giving you. And you know what? Yeah, it might be true that maybe your finances haven't come into to the quantities that you have been wanting them to be. But you know what? Better late than never, right? And with the Page of Swords, this is saying, you know what? There's definitely new beginnings. The page is definitely about new. It's a new energy, but you have to be patient with it. So let's say, for instance, and this doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to finance. I feel like a lot of you, it does, but that's not going to hit home for everybody. So let's say you're in a relationship and you're in a new relationship, right? This is saying focus on now. Focus on just gradually building and seize the moments. Forget past regrets. Focus on now. Be enthusiastic about the energies that are happening at this moment and let things materialize in their own time, right? And that's what this reading is completely saying. Now, if this is in regards to a new business, this is saying if you're building something new, just enjoy the moments that you're in right now. Enjoy the idea of just doing something that you love. Be in that energy, right? And let go of past issues. Let go and just be motivated. And then things will materialize when they are to materialize. If this is about money, then this is about saying, listen, focus on what you have, which is what I've already said, right? Focus on what you have, let go of past regrets, focus on the answer, whether that is, I'm going to build finances a little bit at a time. What am I able to control? Not, oh my gosh, I don't have enough money, right? So for instance, let's say that, you have $100, right? You make $100 a week. Obviously not, because nobody can live off of $100 a week, but I'm just using small numbers here. You have to spend $100. Oh, okay. Well, you have, $50 for rent, $50 or, $25 for food, and then the other $25 for gas. And then you have no way of spending money to go out, right? This is saying, listen, pay attention to where your expenses are going. What can you manage? What can you manage? You can't manage the amount of money that you're making if you're not making any additional changes, right? If you're not doing any side hustles, if you're not doing any, or even if you are doing a side hustle, but you're not making the income off of that just yet, right? This is saying focus on what you are able to do right now, right? Obviously, you can't change the amount that you make, but you can change the expenses, right? So you can't change your rent because that's prefixed. You can change how much you spend on, what you eat and where you go out to eat. So instead of going out to eat and spending, the $25 there, whatever amount I said, I don't even remember. This is saying, where can you cut corners? Like, what can you do to let go of past situations to be motivated to save? Right? So, okay, maybe the grocery stores are too expensive. All right, well, maybe you can barter with a neighbor. Maybe a neighbor has a garden. Okay, well, you go knock on your neighbor's door and say, hey, listen, I don't want to, I don't have a lot of money to share to pay you for this, but can we barter? I can cut your grass. Whatever that looks like. I know that's a very cheesy and very, very outdated 50s scenario, but look, that's what Spirit gave me, so I don't know what to tell you. All right, we have the Judgment card in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. Funny that we have Page of Swords twice. Very, 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 very interesting, right? With this particular Page of Swords is you need to not worry of your problems. I mean, seriously, this is really what this is saying. Don't focus on your problems, period. Collect information, because I feel like you are missing some sort of information here, which again, the X, right? You're missing some sort of information. You don't have all of the details, right? And if you don't have all the details and you can't go and collect all of the details, well, focus on what you can focus on. And then with the Judgment card in reverse, what this is saying is let go of the idea that you can handle everything, right? That let go of the idea that you are stuck in this situation. That's the better way of saying it, right? That you are stuck in this particular situation. You need to let go of that idea and move forward, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Let go of being stuck in this situation. That's really what I'm seeing here. Gather more information because you don't have enough information. All right, that's what I'm seeing here for you, my dear Cancers. Wow, this was deep for you guys. Overall, this really comes down to not being in a lack mentality. I would definitely recommend listening to the chakra balancing video that I have online, because I feel like that's really going to assist you. And I feel like something is definitely out of whack here. And I'm seeing the root chakra, I'm seeing the throat chakra, and I'm seeing the third eye chakra. And I have a feeling that it's mainly your root chakra that is really out of whack. So I would really focus on that. So I would even listen to some root chakra meditations or some root chakra music for you guys. All right, because that's really what I'm seeing. I'm going to see what chakra needs to focus on. Look at that. It says solar plex chakra. The I can. Manipura chakra. So this is about when you're meditate and use words such as I can work through this. I can make this amount of money. I can have the answers. I can fill in the blank. Whatever that looks like for you. This is saying, that's what this is saying. I did mention the root chakras because I have a feeling that your root chakra is off balance as well. This is saying I have, right? So I have sufficient money. I have the right relationship. I have blah, blah, blah. Fill in the blank, whatever that looks like for you guys. Right? I feel like those are the two main chakras you really need to focus on, and just be careful of how you speak to yourself. Because I feel like the throat chakra is there as well as a reminder. So, and I feel like this is just not only like how you speak to yourself, but how you speak to others about your specific situation. Like, for instance, let's say somebody comes up to you and they're like, oh, how are you doing? It's like, I'm doing good overall, but you know what? Just my finances suck, or my relationships suck, or blah, blah, blah. And this is saying, watch those words, because those words have a huge impact, right? That only lowers your vibrations, and that's not something that we want. We want to raise those vibrations. So overall, in general, I would at first listen to the balancing of all the chakras. I would say, if you're able to do it daily, then I would say to do it for like a week or two, depending how you're feeling, and then work from there. If you don't feel like you need to do all of the chakras, which I do recommend, and it doesn't have to be mine, it could be whomever's, I don't care. Just, this is about you. This isn't about me. Focus on your own stability internally, right, with the chakras. That's what I'm trying to get here. So go to whatever video makes you happy, you're able to really align within yourself. And then once you're completely aligned, then focus on specifically those three chakras. But I would definitely do the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra. I think that the throat chakra you can really manage because I don't feel like that one is too off. That's not the energy that I'm getting. I feel like that is pretty okay. I feel like it's really the solar plexus chakra and the root chakra. All right, my darlings, until we meet again, have an amazing rest of your week. Bye.